Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 78 of my journey to becoming the person that I want to be and the psychologist. Today was a day that was different from no other. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that I did fuck all. And the more I'm realizing that I'm not doing much, the more I want to start doing things. And I really plan how to do things step by step. Because I feel like a lot of things that I started doing were not done in some sort of a system or in a code, didn't really have a pattern. I mean, it did to some extent. And, I feel like I wasn't focusing on those things too much. And there was one thing that got stuck in my head that somebody said. I forgot who, but it was somebody older. They said, in order for you to become better, and you're having issues with becoming better, you need to sacrifice something. You need to let go of something that is holding you back. And I realize that that's my mentality, that I am not allowing it to fully change. And the thing is, my whole YouTube channel is about my change, and it's not a very easy thing to do because, well, I mean, I had a type of mentality for some time. And mentalities are not easy at all, especially trying to change them drastically. So I understand why I am not doing things the way that I want to do them. And that's because I'm doing some other bad things and I'm allowing myself to continue doing them, which is basically just mostly procrastination on my phone because my comfort was always number one for me. And it was never really getting better. My getting better was my top two priority. At one point, it was top one, but I feel like right now it is my top two, or yeah, my second one. And I don't mean it in a way like get better mentally and all of that. I feel okay. Even though it looks like every single day when I record, it looks like I didn't sleep for 5 years and that I didn't eat or drink enough water. I did. But the issue is that's because I've been looking at my phone a very good amount. I even lowered my average phone time from literally like 8 hours to maximum six, but it would get to like 5 hours a day, which is really good. It's a big improvement for me because I didn't do that before. But now that the time passes more and more, the more I'm going back to my old ways, which I really don't want to do. And right now I'm laying in my bed and it's like almost 1 a.m. and I was about to again procrastinate and then go to sleep. And I thought about making a video, and the first thought was like, oh my god, I'm so lazy to do it. But instantly I was like, nah, fuck you. I'm not gonna skip a day. I'm not gonna do that. Because if I just allow myself, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, I was doing that a lot. I had that mentality a lot where I was like, oh, there's time. I'm 22 years old. When I was 18, I'm like, oh, there's time for that. There's time for improvement. I turned 19, I'm like, oh, I'm doing some improvement, but there's time for it. When I turned 20, I was the worst. I was like, fuck it, fuck everything. I'm gonna have fun while I can. I'm 20, I don't care. And now I'm 22. And now there's no more, oh, tomorrow I'm gonna do it. I know that there is. I can wait until like 25, 28, fucking 30. That's a bit too far, but you know, I really don't feel like I want to stay in this kind of place where I'm like not focused on anything specific and not dedicated to my own improvement, because I'm just gonna be doing the same shit continuously and it's not gonna be good for me. I mean, it's not good for anyone to procrastinate and to just continue using their phones. And I feel like the more that the time passes, the worse it gets, and the normal it is for you to look at your phone for half of the whole day, which is really not good. It's really not good. Because then you realize that time is actually passing so quickly, and that is because you're doing nothing but being on your phone, playing games, watching TikTok, watching YouTube videos, whatever. And your brain is just getting that insane amount of dopamine and comfort, which at one point it's gonna hit you like a fucking train because, I mean, life is gonna hit you like a train because you can't live like that. You can't provide like that. You can't survive like that. You really cannot. And I'm not saying that people will not have crazy like changes in their life and that they will not be able to work. They can and they will, but it's going to be such a quick and depressed way of changing things. And at the same time, I feel like everybody should enjoy life. I feel like everybody got used to so many things in their life, and at one point, I just look around, for example, and I'm like, I like, this is my room, this is my TV, this is my bed. There's trees outside. Look at the trees. The trees are so beautiful. There's kids screaming outside because they're having fun at the park, at the playground. But you know what I mean? Like, you need to be immersed into your own life, but not on your phone or any other device that's taking away your time. It's so terrible because so many apps and so many things that are on your phone, on your PC, laptop, whatever the fuck you have, they're there to just steal your time away from you. And I talked about this before, and I'm still standing by the fact that I said that I'm not saying that you shouldn't enjoy playing games. You shouldn't enjoy watching TV shows or being on your phone. You should, but I feel like everybody's going a bit overboard, and now the overboard, the extreme, has become a normal. And an extreme right now is, I don't fucking know, fucking 12 hours a day on your phone. People are just getting used to things, and they're not even questioning what is going on. And that kind of saddens me. And and the more that I'm realizing all of this stuff is like, in my head, I'm like, oh, well, the judgment day is coming soon. This is insanity. I feel like this was all made just for normal people to spend their time on things that don't really exist and spend way too much time on it. And life just doesn't have a meaning after that. It's like, oh, everything is automatic. Get a wife, have kids. I don't know. I feel like my generation and the next generation is gonna be, I don't know how they're gonna be as parents. I feel like my generation is not doing very well, but I feel like the generation before me, after me, is worse. It's a lot worse. I mean, they grew up with TikTok. I grew up with fucking, I don't know, playing games on Windows XP and going out with my friend and playing with bugs. See, that was my childhood. That's what everybody's childhood should be like. But yeah, I'm again talking about many random things and none of it is really planned. So I really want to try to go again step by step, very slowly, calculate every single move that I have, that I make, because then I will see in which step I messed up and I could evaluate on how I messed it up. I'm gonna keep improving. I'm not giving up. I'm not fucking giving up. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not giving up. We're here on day 78. We're still alive. We're kicking. We're good. Anyways, yeah, that's it for today. I'm gonna go sleep. And I might procrastinate a little bit. A little bit. But I'm gonna try my best to go to sleep as early as possible because I have to get up early. Not too early at 9, but still. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this day 78, and I will see you tomorrow on day 79. Goodbye.